Alright, I was trying to figure out how to catch these button quail, and then I just kind of caught one, so I don't have the camera set up or anything. See if we can do this without dropping this quail. Alright, in you go. Kind of have to throw them in there so they don't get away from you. Got two doves ready to go in there too. Let's get you in here too. The parakeet was the hardest one to get, but I got it, so it's going in now. All right, we're going to put some epoxy onto this fitting on the back of the automatic watering cup to hold this hose in place. Okay, let's put some epoxy on this one. So I've got these mounted, and I've got a couple of screws in to just kind of hold the hose in place while the epoxy dries. And the epoxy is just really for just extra support to keep the hose connected to the cup. So once this is dry in a few hours, I'll come out here and I'll arrange this bucket where I want it to be and all that fun stuff, and get these ready to go. And then I'm gonna have to put some little platforms made out of wire in there, because these cups are a little bit high, but I didn't really have a whole lot of choices how to mount those. So we'll see how that goes. So I just put a screw like on the end of it, pre-drilled it so it wouldn't split, and then I'll screw that in once I get it exactly where I want it. So it won't go in. So that's where I'm going. I'm going right over the top of everything. And let's see if I can get that to go in there. Alright, now I'm just going to choose where I want this. And I'm going to do pretty close to where they can still get. Okay. Okay, so this is what the final product looks like. I've got that longest perch up now, goes all the way across. I've got a perch over here, very similar to the one on the other side of the barrier, or the divider, so that they can sit and talk to each other there. And then I've got the one that we put up the other day with this long piece of hardwood that goes across there. I've got the heat lamps on. These are just low wattage appliance bulbs. And I've got one down there low for the button quail, and then I've got one up here near the perches. Same thing on that side, which we'll get to that in a minute. And then I put this on here. So I got these little funnels, and so now you don't have to open the cage every time to pour the food in there. So that was kind of a little thing to make things easier. The automatic water is of course hooked up. I've got those ramps in there, so that the bird with the messed up leg can still get up there to the water, and I've seen them do it. They've been in here about 3 days now. They're doing really well. Got a new female parakeet over there. She's the one that's on the left there, the smaller of the three. Her wings are clipped. She actually came from the pet shop. These other guys came from a breeder. This one came from a pet shop. Her wings are already clipped, so she can't fly very well. But she can climb up the sides to get up to the perches, so she's doing really well. And this is what their food and water and stuff looks like from the inside. Alright, and let's go down here to the second cage. Similar setup, a little bit bigger funnels. And I have not put in their 6 foot long perch yet, but they've got one in there, and I'm about to put 2 more. So So this is it. Let's look at it from down in the backyard. Here it is. This is probably about 7 or 8 feet off the ground. And then part of the cage does stick out past the roof, which is not by accident. So we wanted them to be able to have access to actual like light rain and stuff like that. You know, the doves and the pigeons, I know especially, love it when it rains. They go out in it if it's a light rain, and they'll get out on the perch closest to it so they can get their wings wet. And so that's why that's sticking out like that. We could have done it a lot shorter, but I wanted to give them a little access to that. That's why that's like that. No, I'm very happy with the way it turned out. I think we all are here. I bet even Sally is happy with it. Are you happy with it, Sally? Yeah? What do you think? Are you happy with it? This thing was on sale at Tractor Supply, this game bird block, so I figured I'd put this out here for the flight cage and see how they enjoy that.